Hello, everybody. Amayirot Akago here. How are you all doing this fine Easter Sunday? Doing okay myself. You know, daylight saving time and all. One less hour of sleep, but hey, it's Sunday, you can sleep in. Hello, Commander. Hello, Mainfire. Good of you to join us. Hello, Flitchard. Hello, Galleon. Sarian Spider Droid. Hopefully we won't be running into any of those in this game, eh, Flitchard? But yeah, had a pretty nice Easter brunch with my folks this morning. Had some eggs, stuff like that. Aside from that, didn't do a whole lot today, just kind of hung out online. Set up Nightbot for my stream right here. So you people can easily check when the next stream is happening. Still kind of working out what else to do with it. But that should make things a bit more convenient either way. What version of the game is it going to be? As far as I know, there's only one version. It's Vohaul Strikes Back, the fan game. It's not any of the original Space Quest games. Is that what? If that's what you were thinking, Mainfire? Excuse me. Thinking of the second one. Alright. As in Vohaul's Revenge. Yeah. You can see how you might have gotten confused. I actually did stream the remake of that quite a while back, and I wasn't exactly thrilled about that one, but let's just leave it at that. Anyway. Waited long enough. Let's go get started. I'll just fire up the game. There we go. Ooh. Starting out nice and ominous already. New to Space Quest, forgot who this Vohaul guy was. See this first. Well, I'm pretty familiar with everything, but what the hey? The story so far. Also, this game doesn't have voice acting, so I'm going to be acting out everything. Meet Roger Wilco, Space Janitor. Also, meet the Sarians. They're the bad guys in this one. They kill a bunch of people and steal the star generator. Roger survives the attack by accident and ends up foiling their plans and saving the universe. Mostly by dumb luck. Roger's fame didn't last long. He's still a janitor. Suddenly, he gets captured by this guy, Sludge Vohaul. Turns out the Sarians were just following his orders. Vohaul's got an asteroid fortress to carry out his evil plans. Vohaul doesn't like Roger. Sends him to a planet full of these ape-men guys, for slave labor or something. Roger escapes, of course, and ends up killing Vohaul, or so it seems. Roger wakes up in an escape pod, not knowing where he is. Roger finds a ship on a garbage freighter. It's called the Aluminum Mallard. He flies around the universe and visits a Monolith Burger restaurant. The rest is kind of irrelevant at this point. Vohaul's alive. He was backed up on a floppy disk. These guys are the sequel police. They work for Vohaul. This guy suddenly shows up and saves Roger. He's Roger's son from the future. Roger escapes through a time rip to Space Quest 12. In the future, Vohaul is a digital virus that has infected a supercomputer. He gets Roger Jr. kidnapped and downloads himself into his body. Roger starts the formatting sequence on the supercomputer and downloads Roger Jr.'s mind back into his body before it's wiped out, leaving Vohaul in the computer to be formatted. P.S. This is where our game starts, so write all that down. Roger sees a hologram of his future wife, Beatrice Wankmeister, and returns to his own time before he screws up the space-time continuum. Roger cheats on an exam and becomes a captain of a garbage ship. Once a janitor, always a janitor. He meets the future mother of his son. He likes her. She doesn't like him. But then he saves her life somehow. Oh, and the universe as well. She kinda likes him now. Roger gets demoted back to janitor for blowing up his ship. And the rest of the plot is somewhat irrelevant to this game's. So, now you're all caught up. Yeah, pretty comprehensive. And funny. Read the manual, stocked up on snacks, then let the adventure begin. Intro away. Yeah, the thing with this game was, there was going to be a voiced version, which I was actually a part of, but it never ended up being finished, mostly because a lot of roles weren't cast yet. So if that's ever gonna happen at this point, remains to be seen. But hey, now you get to hear my performance live instead. This is some good music. Nice rendition of the Space Quest 3 theme. Seems to be a lot of people's favorite. Planet Xenon. Space Quest 12. On a brief visit to his own future, Roger Wilco, Space Janitor Ordinaire, has just defeated evil mastermind Sludge Vohaul for the third time in a row. However, in a twist of fate that will surprise almost no one, sinister plans by Vohaul's minions are already set in motion. Roger, of course, remains entirely clueless. Follow me. There are many things we need to talk about. That's the ending of Space Quest 4, obviously. And suddenly... Quick, this way. Format complete in 1 minute. We have failed. Wilco has initiated the mainframe wipe. Can you recover any data? Affirmative. We can back up Vohaul's mine and proceed with Emergency Plan B. Plan B? I doubt our predecessors are up to the job. I understand your concern, but our instructions were clear. Agreed. We have no alternatives. Format complete in 15 seconds. Backup complete. Open the time rip. Long may Vohaul rule supreme. Hey, I'm still okay. Many years earlier, at an unknown, formerly Vohaul-controlled planet. And the plumber says, "Hey, that's not a banana, that's an airplane." I don't get it. You will, Berthold, you will. Alright, who threw this? It just came out of nowhere, General Forksmith. Do you think I'm stupid? Discs don't just come for... Wait a minute, what's this? Vohaul backup? Could it really? Yes! What? It's the disc. You don't mean the disc? The very same. What disc? Haven't you heard? Heard about what? This is the disc we're supposed to use to resurrect Master Vohaul. By rebuilding him as a robot. We've had the schematics for years. All we needed was his mind. And now we have it. We can bring him back to life. Are we sure we want to do this? What do you mean? Wasn't he kind of insane? I mean, don't you think we've been better off without him? It's been pretty boring if you ask me. Exactly. We haven't done anything exciting in ages. We need a proper leader. And now we're going to build ourselves one. Vohaul will live again. Ah, what the heck. Monkeys. A few weeks later... Wow, they put out in a lot of detail for a robot body. I suppose that should do it. So is the new body fully functional yet? Functional, yes, but there were many parts in these schematics that were a bit difficult to follow. Fortunately, my team and I were able to compensate for that by taking numerous creative shortcuts. So you believe Master Vohaul will be pleased? Certainly. Why wouldn't he be? I mean, just look at him. Shortcuts. And squint a little. Ah, excellent. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's do this! Master Vohaul, our Supreme Commander, I shall now give you... life! Assuming direct control.
Wilco must pay!
Okay, that part was voice acted. Aha! Success! He's back, big as life and twice as ugly. Ah, I see that Plan B has been a success. I've been waiting for a long time to try out my new robot What the? Is this some kind of a joke? Is there a problem, sir? Is there a problem? I'm a frickin' scrap heap! And is that a hamster? Well, we had to make a few adjustments. You bloody ape idiots! Mr. Vohaul? I think he blew a fuse. He didn't seem very pleased. Oh, I think he just needs a little time to adjust to his new surroundings. Besides, he was never much of a morning person. I see. Well, carry on. Will do. As Vohaul rebuilds the collapsed ape-man empire, one obsession remains constantly on the forefront of his mind. Revenge on Roger Wilco. Rather than dispatching of his nemesis promptly, he spends the next 2 years plotting an elaborate scheme of vengeance until one day he decides that he is ready to strike back. Vohaul System 32 just crashed. We rejoin our hero, Roger Wilco, as he is enjoying a peaceful vacation with his future wife, Beatrice Wankmeister, on the planet Romanticon 7. They're currently dining at the Piery, a family restaurant where every single meal is made of pie. And that's something I can get behind. Order 64 up, 1 cheesy potato head and a custard knockout. Man, this place is great. Yeah, so you keep saying, every time we eat here. Is something wrong? I was just thinking, since we're on a romantic getaway, on Romanticon 7, the most romantic planet in the known universe, that just once we could go somewhere that's actually romantic. I don't know, this place looks pretty romantic to me. Of course it does. Right, so I was hoping I could find a more atmospheric moment for this. But since you keep dragging us back here, this'll have to do. Roger, I have a bit of an announcement. I'm pregnant. Order 65, one cherry bombshell and a stunned mullet combo. Appropriate. B, is this for real? Yes, it is. That's great, that's wonderful. You really feel that way? What? Of course I do. How else would I feel about it? I don't know. I had no idea you were going to react. Beatrice, this is the best news ever. It is, isn't it? We're going to have a baby boy. Or a daughter. It's too early to tell at this point. Oh, right. We don't know yet. Haha. Speaking of which, I've been thinking. Yes? When I was born, my parents were married. And when you were born, your parents were... disappointed. Married. Oh, right. And we're not. So you're thinking we should... Well, why not? The timing seems perfect. Actually, I think we should wait. Don't get me wrong, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Heck, I've been thinking about this for so long. So do you want to get married? Exactly, but I don't want anything bad to happen to you. Roger, what could possibly happen to me? I just prefer if we do the actual marriage thing later. I don't get it. Where's this coming from? I wish I could tell you, but I just can't. You just have to trust me on this one, honey. Order 66, one large banana-flavored creamer coming right up. Roger, we've got a problem. I agree, this is a problem. We should be able to tell each other everything. Roger, seriously, there's a... But I really need you to believe that there is something greater at stake here. Are you Roger Wilco? Yeah? Come with me. Master Vohaul wants to see you. Huh? I think you're a little late. Vohaul's dead. Actually, that's the thing. He's back. As in alive? How? I don't know. I haven't really been paying much attention. So what does he want? Oh, something about destroying a galaxy or two. Also, he keeps saying, Wilco must pay a lot. So grab your wallet and let's go. The next wormhole to Radon closes in 15 minutes. He's not going anywhere with you. Hey, watch the attitude, lady. I've got a 9,000 volt taser here with your name on it. Oh yeah, bring it on. Roger's so gallant. Whoa, hey! Ow! Ow, that hurt! Ah! Oh. Don't be alarmed, just part of the midday show, folks. Roger? No. Take the woman, I'm of no use to you. It's me. Oh. So, what are we gonna do now? He said he was going to take you to some place called Radon. That must be where Vohaul is. I'll notify Starcom. They'll send out a fleet first thing in the morning. Good thinking. We don't need to deal with this on our vacation. Exactly. It'll just be a minute. And then we can get back to that little conversation we were having. Actually, B, this might be worse than it looks. I think we should go and check it out. Roger. He said the wormhole is closing. Starcom will have to wait for another one, which could take days. You and I may be the last line of defense between the universe and whatever Vohaul plans to do with it. Please tell me you're not serious. No, dear, I think it's time for me to do it all again. To face my arch nemesis one more time. I shall embark on a quest. The quest to once again save the universe from the evil clutches of a madman. Listen, Roger, if this has anything to do with us getting married... To protect the innocent from this relentless force of evil that has been a thorn in my back pocket for so many sequels already. I really don't think this is a good idea. Fighting this diabolical mastermind shall not be easy, but I will never let him defeat me. Oh no! For I am Roger Wilco, sanitation engineer with a license to clean. But what about our vacation? Let's get moving, B. Time's a-wasting. Hey, is anyone going to pick up these orders? Could you take care of that monkey there? Actually, my shift ended. Great, thanks. I'm not even supposed to be here today. Clerk's reference. In mere moments, Roger and Beatrice are swiftly aboard the aluminum mallard and race off together into the cosmos to confront this vengeance-seeking evil. Several hours of awkward silence later, they approach the desolate ice world of Radon. This hostile wasteland of a planet is home to an even more hostile presence, fiendishly awaiting their arrival. Attention! Wilco's ship just popped up on the radar. Shut down the automatic defenses immediately. I want him alive. Alright, you heard the boss. Time to shut down them missiles. How do I do that? Oh, that's easy. You just adjust the monolever 85 degrees to the left and reverse the phase polarity on the interface grid. And reverse the polarity of the neutron flow. Gotcha. Wait, wasn't that the procedure for making a fat-free latte? Oh yeah, I think you're right. Also, Johnny Castaway screensaver on the panel. Would you like a cup? Okay. Uh-oh. What was that? I believe that was the missile we were supposed to disable. Whoops. Roger. Yes, dear? Do you know what that sound means? My fat-free latte is ready. It's a missile lock. Get us out of here. Taking evasive maneuvers. Critical propulsion failure. Main engines offline. Never mind. They got us. I hope you can land this thing better than you could fly it. I still have a few tricks up my sleeve. Hold on to something. Nice landing. Hey, Magnata. Good of you to drop by either way. Oh, that's not gone well. That's not gone well at all. Is this the end of Roger Wilco? Are you so bad at this game that you failed before it even started? Hey. Oh, wait, never mind. They survived the crash. Let's go take a look. Roger! Roger! Buh. Are you okay? I think so. I can't believe we survived that. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Are you sure you're okay? Yeah. No bleeding, no dizziness? Nope. Good, good, because in that case... What the hell were you thinking? You almost got us killed! We should be relaxing in a spa right now, but you had to drag us out here in the middle of frickin' nowhere. Well, I told you we should have let Starcon handle this. But Vohaul, shut up. Just shut up and get us out of here. Okay. Sorry. You'd better be. This doesn't look good, Roger. Your arch-nemesis is alive and probably plotting to take over the universe while you're stuck on a deserted ice planet with your ship badly damaged. You'd better find a way to get out of here and find Vohaul before things get any worse. Okay, so it looks like we got the classic Sierra interface here. Volume, speed. Nah, reckon that's alright. Obvious item is obvious. You pick up the duct tape. Oh, we got some other stuff here, too. Bottle from the Pyre, I reckon. An empty bottle of Super Tropiberry Blast Extreme that you picked up from the Pyre. Apparently the ingredients are apple juice and food coloring. 12 Buckazoids. It's a roll of duct tape. The second most useful item in the whole known universe. The most useful item in the whole known universe, of course, is the towel. Unfortunately, our budget didn't allow for one in this game, so you'll have to do without. Belgium. Oh, sounds good, Magnata. So yeah, if B is pregnant, does that mean her and Roger have been getting busy? Wow, lucky him. It's you, Roger Wilco, janitor extraordinaire and space adventurer mediocre. Getting no respect from the narrator as always. Captain's chair, passenger chairs. Well, I think our first order of business should be to get out of here. Or let's see how bad the damage is. Enter, shift, execute. It's a kind of a confusing layout. Marty? Elvis? This is a keyboard with the standard Marty layout. Some would claim the alternative Deborat layout to be more efficient, though. This is the power button. This is the trackball. It doesn't do anything, as no graphical interface has yet been implemented into this version of Mallard OS. Incidentally, it is also the part of the computer you understand and have used the most. Push the any key. There doesn't seem to be one, though. Eject. Well, power. Computer core heavily damaged. Data corruption detected in sectors 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. Insert recovery disk to continue. No disks in there yet. No need to turn it back off. Okay. Ramp controls. Do those work? You press the red button. Grinding noises occur, but the ramp seems to be stuck. You'll have to find another way out. Push, don't push. That button's not there either. Oh, you can switch through the different commands with the mouse wheel. That's handy. Actually. Oh. No, it just cycles through them regardless of whether you push mouse wheel up or down. That's a bit disappointing. Does B have anything useful to say? What's going on? We're enjoying a wonderful romantic getaway on a beautiful exotic planet far away from sub-zero temperatures and killer ape monsters. Really? No, our ship had just crashed because you dragged us here. Ah, that would explain all the exploding, the snow, and the wetness of my pants. Too much information. How are you doing? Oh, trapped in a broken spaceship. You? We've got so much in common! So, what should we do now? I think we should get out of here and not die of starvation. That kind of makes my plan seem stupid. Did he even have a plan? Any idea how we could get out of here? Are you trying to tell me you don't know how to get out of your own ship? Perhaps a little. Then I suggest you explore it for a way out instead of using our remaining oxygen by asking dumb questions. Well, I've got that annoying hero thing to do now. If there was a don't push button, we'd probably wind up in Quest for Glory or possibly crash land in front of St. George's books. That'd be inconvenient for old Gabe. Let's see, we probably need to... Okay, the hatch can only be opened electronically. Ramp's closed. They feel quite comfortable, but this isn't the time to rest. Anything in the captain's chair? Hoping to find some loose change, you go through the cushion and find what appears to be the ship computer's recovery disk. Bingo. The case says Mallard OS recovery disk, which you have to admit makes a kind of sense. There seemed to be some dimensionally transcendental documentation in the slipcase. You opened a disk case and inside it you find a disk. So the documentation is bigger than the inside of the box or something. Copyright protection check. In order to prevent widespread piracy of spaceship operating systems, this copyright protection system is to ensure that you are rightful owner of this vessel. Please type in the 82nd word on the third paragraph of page 219 of the operating system's manual. Thank you. I see what they did there. Here's the manual. Let's see. Hey, there's no page numbers. Fine. Page 1, page 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 217, 218, 219. Now, paragraph 1, 2, a few more minutes later. 3, now, word 1, 2. Need some help, Roger? No, I can handle this, dear. Are you absolutely sure? Positive. 3, 4, 5... Even more minutes later. 81, 82. And the word is... broccoli. That word is incorrect. Please try again. Must have miscounted. Oh, God, no. Give me that. There we go. Nose hair. Thank you for legally purchasing the aluminum mallard or legally subverting the copy protection. Would you like to register your aluminum mallard? Are you sure it only takes a moment? No. No? Would you like us to remind you to register later on, perhaps? No. Jerk. Thanks for following, Tesla Matt. The hatch has been unlocked. Goody. Hey, Norwegians. Good of you to join us. Hippo Picardo. You mean Hippolito Picardo? I was actually watching his stream earlier. He's got quite an impressive thing going on where he's apparently playing every single adventure game ever made. After you, milady. Are you being courteous or cowardly? Yes? Just give me a boost. Roger, go and find us a way off this rock. I'll stay here. B, we both know that splitting up in a dangerous situation always leads to big trouble. Are you saying that I'm incapable of taking care of myself? No, I was more worried about myself, actually. Don't feed me that. You've had 6 big, exciting adventures and 3 or so others that are slightly less known, but still dynamic and amazing. I see what they did there. Yeah, but think of all the times I could have nearly died. Just explore the area, will you? Yes, dear. I suppose I better just make the most of this. A few minutes later. Oh, here he comes. Remarkable. Not a scratch. Who are you? The name's Nebuchadnezzar. I'm here on behalf of Vohaul. Oh, indeed. How did you know? You brought 8 men with you. That narrows down the options somewhat. I see. You must be Beatrice Wankmeister? Expecting somebody else? Well, quite frankly, I was expecting a crash site with no survivors. But I guess this means we'll have to fall back to Plan B. Now you listen to me, you worthless... Easy there. Alright, now that we've calmed down a little... A stun ray? You don't even have the guts to kill me? Oh, believe me, I'd love to. But I'm afraid Dr. Vohaul has given me strict orders to capture any survivors alive. Of course he has. I see. We seem to be missing a certain Mr. Wilco here. But no worries. That janitor sticks out like an orad in a cheese shop. We'll find him. The hell you will. He's got a 2-minute head start on you, which is more than he needs. Roger can clean his tracks on any surface from here to Vohaul's fortress. He'll blend in, disappear, you'll never see him again. With any luck, he's defeated Vohaul already. Excuse me, sir. Would you happen to know where I might find a certain Dr. Vohaul? Hello? Can you hear me? We'll see about that. Time to go. He wrote that quickly. Hey, B, I forgot to take my, B? Beatrice? You pick up the piece of paper and read it. Hello, Mr. Wilco. Let's get straight to the point. I've been tasked by Dr. Vohaul to bring you into custody. Unfortunately, your absence during our sweep of the crash site has made said task more complicated than it should be. So here's the deal. We have Beatrice. If you ever want to see her alive again, you'll walk right up to the fortress on the horizon and surrender. Looking forward to a productive cooperation, Dr. Never Keniza. Beatrice, no! Well, ain't that a bummer? You're stuck on a nearly deserted ice planet, your ship is broken, Vohaul seems to be taking over the universe, he's got your girlfriend, and as if that wasn't enough, you've now got snow in your boots. Somehow I can't help but feel that all of this could have been avoided if I just stayed on Romanticon 7 and didn't bring my pregnant girlfriend to an ice planet swarming with Vohaul's minions. Oh well, no time to point fingers. Welcome to the rescue. Long cutscenes in this game. You leave the toilet seat up, ignoring what B told you. Okay. So just because a piece of smashed glass from a crashed vessel saved your life once before, you automatically assume that the same thing will happen this time. You really think it will be that simple? Yeah? Alright, then you pick up the piece of glass. Ha, thanks, Fletchert. Those are some odd-looking trees. This strange growth seems to be a Redonian tree. Either that or the tentacles of a mysterious beast that died several millennia ago and has been kept in a cryogenically preserved state ever since. Well, he's going to be ticked off if he ever wakes up, considering the cracks in this thing. Ew. Anything else of use? Wires. Well, wires were useful in Space Quest 3, so... You scoop up a small amount of snow. Failing to think of anything constructive you could do with it, you drop it, leaving your hands just slightly more cold, wet, and uncomfortable than they already were. I must have misclicked. There we go. Hey, you really are a take charge guy. Well, suppose it was inevitable that it had to happen sooner or later. That was a lot sooner than I expected. Oh, we can go back inside, for all the good that'll do us. If the chair has any more bounty, it hides it all too well. No more hanging wires. Jerk. You try pressing buttons, but nothing happens. No. Take along the disc just to be safe. Right. Nice animation in this game, too. Hey, this is a fan tribute to a family game! Engines. I'm sure that'll buff right out. This is a piece of highly reflective, octuple-thick, pseudomorphed windshield glass from the aluminum mallard. Leave it alone, you'll only cut yourself. No blood fountain in this game. Trees... They just move off screen? Yeah. There's something very conspicuous sticking out of this snowman. Hey, he's got a wallet in his back pocket. I wonder... The icy components of the snowman have rendered it rather sturdy, though that wallet's stuck in there pretty tight. Have anything I can use to wedge it out? Hand over the wallet, man. I'll cut you. I'll cut you! It might take a little more force to get that wallet out of there. Yeah, the glass is pretty much a joke item in this game. Already, having worked on the game as a voice actor, I have looked at the script during development, and obviously I already know more than a few things about the game, but sure, there's still plenty of surprises awaiting me. Your plan to get the snowman drunk in order to steal its wallet has a number of weak points. Firstly, the drink is non-alcoholic. Secondly, the bottle is empty. And last but not least, it's a snowman! Mug snowman. But how am I going to do that without a mug? Wink wink. Oh, it shows a little exit sign when there is a exit. Didn't notice that before. More tentacle trees. A cliff. Let's jump off of it. Nice scream. In an ongoing struggle against fragile organic beings, gravity claims yet another striking win. And apparently he had enough time to write Raj was here in his own blood before he died. Incoming gravity. Upon closer inspection, that large icy mountain in the distance looks like a cleverly concealed fortress of some sort. Probably Vohaul's. Graham scream. You can't pick the mushrooms. They're frozen to the ground. Let's hope they won't try to eat me either. That's odd. There's a white blanket hanging from one of the trees. You swipe the blanket from the tree and tuck it away in your pocket. In the absence of a towel, that'll have to make do, I suppose. One of the many rocks that litter the surface of Radon. Millions of years ago, they were tips of mountains, but that was before the Big Freeze. Nothing special about it. You try to climb the tree-like growth, but it's too cold and slippery. Can't break off any icicles either. Thought maybe I could use that to help with the snowman. Oh well. Oh, a lot of similar looking screens around here. Surprised Roger isn't feeling cold. Oh, it's a bone. It's always a good idea to have a spare bone in your pocket. You pick it up. It's the femur of some poor former inhabitant of this planet. This isn't Labion. I was thinking more of Ortega, if that's what you mean. But yeah, Roger isn't in need of thermal weave underwear in any case. Maybe I can use the bone to wedge this thing out? Well, Mr. Snow, this is going to hurt you more than me. Given the shape you're in, Roger, I wouldn't bet on that. Ted, I just felt a great disturbance in the Force. Yeah? It was as if thousands of snowflakes suddenly cried out in terror. And were suddenly silenced. You should really cut down on the sugar, Norm. Oh, you were talking about the mushrooms, okay. We both know I'm not gonna. Hooray for donuts! Yay! Well, you got what you wanted, Roger. The wallet has been dislodged. Yes, but at what cost? It's for the greater good, Raj. If you were one of greater morals, you'd try to find the owner. But no one is around to make you feel guilty, so you just pick up the wallet. Random Star Wars references are what Space Quest is all about, I reckon. Right. Anything else we can find around here, or should we just head up to the fortress now? Ugh, banana flavored. I like bananas well enough, but banana flavoring, more often than not, leaves something to be desired. What's this? An establishment of some sort appears in the distance. Watch it, that bone isn't a toy. Can I enter it? Oh, here we go. Well, this, looks inviting. Sign reads Owl's Beach Resort, but you probably already knew that. That's for paying customers only. Okay, Al. Greetings, I'm Roger Wilco. Hello, I'm Al. Welcome to my most wonderful beach resort. Right. Anyway, I've come to find and defeat the evil mastermind Sludge Vohaul, and... Wow, that is insanely amazing. Is it? Yes, I suppose it could be. You know, if I had any fireworks, I would set them off right away. Oh, may I please have your autograph, please? Oh, I am in a state of absolute ecstasy. I love autographs. Oh yes, and I could then put the autograph in a frame, hang it on my wall, and have all my dearest robot friends come over every now and then to this lovely beach resort. Where we could forever dance in eternal bliss and joy only because of the sheer proximity of such a marvelous autograph that was signed right here, right now, by you, the greatest being ever to tread the humble surface of this planet of Radon. I'm starting to see that, Fletchert. Sure. You got a pen? Never mind. You know where I might find Vohaul? Sure thing. Just hold on a minute while I look for him in my massive contacts database of all the inhabitants of this here nice little ice planet. Oh my, it would seem I am after all unable to find him at the moment. However, in case he should happen to drop by, I'll be sure to mention that you asked for him. That'd be great, thanks. Say, have you ever considered looking up sarcasm in the dictionary? The diction what now? Never mind. Could you direct me to the nearest spaceport, settlement, anything? Ah, yes, I live to serve, is that right? I'm a robot, a simple tool, so it's just one of my little laws, isn't it? The only purpose of my pitiful existence is to just bow down to your supreme organic race and assist you without hesitation every single time any one of you might happen to simply be too lazy to get something done on your own, right? He's extremely wordy. I mean, I've only been running this business here for decades without as much as a good word for support from any of you. But now, when you are the one in trouble, my only rightful duty would be to seize this rare opportunity of being able to help you out without daring to even contemplate the merest thought of possibly getting anything whatsoever in return. Yes? Right? Right? So that's a no then? A beach resort on an ice planet? Fake sand? Fake beach pictures? Oh, I suppose you can come up with better ways to entertain oneself on this lifeless planet. Build a castle from some loose snow. Scrape your name in the rocks. Play hide and seek at the giant skeleton. Feed yourself to Disputer. Disputer? Who's that? Oh, joy. Aren't you just glad you found me, Robot Al, the cute little talking encyclopedia? He's simply there to provide answers to every question that happens to cross your magnificent mind, and you'll never have to bother with thanking him or even wondering if he's feeling alright. Yay, pizza. Enjoy, Magnata. This must be your lucky day, mister. Sorry? How are you then? Oh, shut up. Now you're just pretending to care. So do you know anything about that sputer or not? The Radonian sputer, Flatulus radonis, is a large omnivorous predator weighing 260 to 400 pounds, 120 to 180 kilograms, and is about 8 feet, 2.40 meters square. As the name indicates, the species originate from the planet Radon and have not yet been reported elsewhere. They are well known for their abundant flatulent emissions, which are highly toxic in large concentrations. I don't like the sound of that. Contrary to popular belief, it is generally fairly safe to be in the relative vicinity of a sputer. It will not consider an approaching creature to be a threat as long as the distance is greater than approximately 3 feet, or 1 meter. Beyond that point, however, one is virtually guaranteed to be eaten in a prompt manner. Citation needed. Anyone who comes across one of these creatures is advised not to get too close if the concept of living has by any means become comfortable for them. Thank you for listening, as delivering this information is the greatest pleasure a robot like me could ever have in this big and mysterious thing we like to call existence. You're welcome, Wikipedia. Huge farty beast, do not touch. Got it. How much for a stay at the resort? Our most popular package, the Premium Gold Lifetime VIP Pass, is 500 Bakazoids. Any other options? Nope, that's why it's the most popular. Don't you think that's a little steep? Well, it is a lifetime pass. Have you considered cheaper options for people just passing through? Oh, I'm so sorry. For some reason, I have failed to notice your degree in economics. Yes, the one hanging out from your pocket. The one on that janitor's uniform you must be wearing just as a joke because someone as brilliant-minded as you could never allow themselves to be employed in such a menial profession. Now he's getting mean. Would you mind giving our marketing staff a few lectures? We would be most honored by... You can stop checking your pockets. I would like to enter your beach resort. That'll be 500 Bakazoids. Oh, bye then. Don't let the snow hit you on the way out. I think it already has. Is your name just... Oh, it's AI, or a cool acronym for something like Artificial Llama? Is your name an acronym for Redundant Organic Garbage Emitter Receptacle? I'm not sure, I'll have to ask my parents. You go do that. No, AL, not AI. Whatever. Al. Well, nice exchanging pleasantries, but look at the time, I really must go. Oh, cruel lord, why oh why have you cursed me with a day such as the day, when I am brutally expelled from such a company most enjoyable? Farewell, farewell, I say to ye, and may a flock of seagulls sing thee to thy rest. Bye. I think that might have been the direct inspiration, little Norwegians. That's the same impression I was getting. Wow, this place looks cheap. I'd like to see you do better on a planet like this. As much as you'd like to go and have some fun at the beach, you've got more important things to do at the moment. You take a good whiff of the clean sea air. Refreshing. Wow, this place looks cheap. Okay. We have only 12 Bakazoids, which is not nearly enough to get what he wants. Wait. We have a wallet. 489 Bakazoids and an ID. Jackpot. Apparently the wallet belonged to one Reginald Borsty, a rather homely health inspector with unkempt blonde hair and a peculiar mustache. You stopped to ponder what he was doing building a snowman out in the middle of a frozen wasteland, whatever became of him. All that's missing is a wet towel to hit him with and have him yell, Papa Pichu. You also wonder whose bone that was you found under the big skeleton. Well, we should have... yeah, 501 Bakazoids. In style! So that leaves us with just one, but what are you gonna do? I would like to enter your beach resort. That'll be 500 Bakazoids. Here you go. So you finally decided to invest your hard-earned wealth in a lifetime pass to my resort. Feel free to visit the gift shop or enjoy the beach. In fact, would you like me to go inside so you can conduct any of the beach-related procedures of your species in a state of heightened privacy? No, I won't be... I see, you're one of the shy ones. No worries, I can take a hint. If you need any assistance, come see me inside. Just make sure you have your clothes on before you do so. Weirdo. Can I take the bucket now? You realize that the implication of putting things in another thing could prove helpful in your quest to defeat Vohaul and obtain the buckets. Cat hair mustache puzzle. That's what I was thinking too. Hopefully it won't be quite that complicated. The bucket is currently empty. So what's in the store then? A lot of stuff. Wait. Oh, the exit is to the right. I was wondering how we ended up all the way to the up at the counter. Is that Cedric? And that's Brian the Martini Dog? I think that's meant to be like the... Yeah, Brian from Family Guy. Which I... not that I watched that myself. Oh, Tom Servo, Crowe Robot, Mystery Science Theater 3000, Har Har, Orad on a stick, Droid Shop Clerk from SQ1 VGA on a stick. Bottom right on the shelf. Oh, the Spider Droid. There he is. And a monkey head. The second puniest excuse for a monkey head you've ever seen. I've seen you do this countless times thanks to the restore button. Fine, we'll leave the Spider Droid alone. My, does this bring back memories. You really don't want to stick your finger in that monkey's ear, believe me. Hey, it's that guy who sat in front of you at the movies once. He wouldn't shut up through the whole thing. So this is where that surplus of those mini-droids went. You could have sworn that they were all destroyed. Yeah, Alf. And Max. And Pac-Man, obviously. Wait, Maurice Moss? Dude, shoot him. Duke Nukem. Maurice Moss. He looks like the guy whose photo you found under a cup you once stole. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be a reference to. Don't, he's going to murder you, you bloody janitor! Manny? Where? Oh, there's a Cylon helmet. Oh, there he is. Duh. Looks like your average travel agent from the land of the dead. Joey's hat. Ugh, there's so many things around here. No, that's Indiana Jones's hat, apparently. Looking at this hat makes you wish they would also sell some fine leather jackets here. They had a whole lot of fun putting in all of these references. Brain in a jar, dice. Well, it's one die, actually, not multiple dice. Sam Fisher's night vision goggles. Milton Swingline stapler from Office Space. You open his mouth, you close his mouth, you open his mouth, you close his mouth, you open his mouth, you close his mouth. Productive. Astro Chicken Flight hats, yeah. King Graham hats. Dickie Mouse. Teddy Beard. Right, so what can we actually do around here? I'm Roger Wilco, Space Janitor. Welcome to Al's Super Fun Beach Resort Gift Shop. How may I be of service? Do you know where I could find the evil mastermind, Sludge Vohaul? You mean that guy with the big fortress and an army of apes? Yeah, that sounds like him. Ah, well, I think he's in that fortress. Yeah, that much I figured. Any idea how to get there? No, not really. You know what lies in the north behind the Sputer? Yes, I do. So, what lies in the north? Vohaul's fortress. But how do I get past the Sputer? You don't. How do I get out of here? Out of where? This place. It's blocked by high unclimbable mountains, cliffs, or stinky monsters in every direction. Oh, you don't. What? How do you get home then? I live here. So there's no way out? Not that I know of, no. How do you manage the business without any customers then? Oh, we do have customers. You do? Yeah, the little guy drops by every now and then. The little guys drop by. The little guys? Some weird little furry creatures, I don't know. And they're your only clients? Well, it's mainly just this one of them. Buys all kinds of crazy junk. And sometimes rarely the ape men come by on their hovering thingies, but that's about it. How do the little guys get in and out of this place? Oh, I wouldn't know. Al says they usually come from near that big skeleton, though. Little Norwegian guys. If only. Doesn't it drive you crazy living with that guy? It's not so bad if I stay out of his way in the mornings. And the evenings. Or at any other time of day for that matter. So don't worry, you'll be fine. Wait, what? Oh, I figure you'd be staying as there's no way out of this place. By the way, do you prefer the left or the right side of the bed? I've got to get out of here. Well, he is awfully hospitable. And what about the little guys? Weird little furry creatures. Yeah. Same spiel as before. What's on that clipboard? You want to fill in the survey? What survey? It's a feedback form on the quality of service in this resort. You want one? Alright. Here you go. Male, female, Zixdilnurub. All of the above, unknown. Age, 0 to 19, 20 to 39, 40 to 59, 60 to 89, 90 to 89, 90 to 129, 130 to 179, 180 to 249, 250 and above. Time traveler, don't keep count. How did you find out about the resort? Advertising travel catalog from a friend. Just happened to drop by. Crashed my ship nearby after being shot down by a missile. Where am I? Oh god, there's more. Rate the following services at our facilities. Beach, entertainment, food and drinks, hotel room, sports complex, business center, lodge and bar, reception staff, security personnel, maintenance staff. Did you enjoy your stay? Yes, no, Dennis. Thank you for your feedback. Come again. I probably need to fill this out in a certain way, but yeah. Let's see. Crash my ship. Rate the following services at our facilities. Let's just take the easy way out. Did you enjoy your stay? Yeah. Is that it? What do I get? Oh. Thank you for the feedback. Come again. He didn't really pay that much attention to it. I'm sorry, but I have exhausted all my conversation time for Carbon today, unless you would like to perform a business transaction. I'm sure you are quite used to stuff like this. I just don't really like you. I don't like the way you look, your voice, or the stupid way you're dressed. I also just happen to think you should be shot, several times. However, I'm willing to ignore my homicidal side thanks to the delicious money you have handed to me. He takes out a buckazoid and nibbles upon it thoughtfully. You're welcome. This is too real. Thy Dungeon Man reference? That's probably the Dennis thing, I reckon. I don't know, I'm not too familiar with Homestar Runner. Aside from the fact that Thy Dungeon Man is a game on there. A swingline stapler. You haven't seen one of those ever since Starcon switched to Boston staplers. I'm afraid you're not gonna get the stapler. Yeah. But it's right there. I could... Oh, and I'm also gonna need you to come in for work on Saturday. No, but my stapler. Great, see you then. I could set the game on fire. I need to get that movie on DVD sometime or something. No way, you're marginally too cool to be seen with that thing, I think. You shake the jar around a bit and watch as the brain swirls inside and bumps against the glass. My parents used to say this is what happens every time I sniff cleaning fluid. This is your brain. This is your brain on cleaning fluid. Any questions? Anyway, Fletcher recommended I try this. You open your mouth, you close your mouth, you open your mouth, you close... Haha. Funny. Cedric the Owl. That has to be the ugliest bird you've ever seen. Except for that one high school date. Gotta roll the d20 for initiative. After making sure no one is watching, you grab the bird and attempt to choke it, a plan you've contemplated ever since first playing King's Quest V. Unfortunately, someone's beaten you to it. Hell no. After all that trouble I went through trying to shut him up, there's no way I want to encourage him to start battling again. Fair enough. Rubber chickens with pulleys in the middle. These cunning inventions have saved countless heroes in deadly situations. A staring contest is probably a foregone conclusion. It looks like a hybrid of grapefruits and miniature octopus. Could make a nice hat. You remember your grandmother's words, don't touch my dentures, and realize it's not really relevant. Okay, so what is that blue thing supposed to be? Raj dated Cedric. Apparently. It's a lovely cake, just like Mrs. Bad Crumble used to make. This cake is long past its expiration date. Could make a nice hat. Can I buy anything? I don't need your pity. Guess not. Is there anything I actually... Hang on, cups? Official big blue cups of AGS, the Andromedan Girl Scouts. I see what they did there. You pick up a cup and examine it closely. It has a very homemade feel to it, and looks more modern than the AGI or SCI cups you've seen before. That thing your aunt gave you that you don't know what it is from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That could be. You finally shake one of the snow globes. From deep within you can swear you almost hear screaming. Oh, the screen scrolls a bit. Okay, seriously, how much? I want this. 250 buckazoids, sir. 250 buckazoids? Arr, let me favor you, little pirate. I shall cut your gills and hang your nose off the turnpike. Well, I guess you could have just a mustache for free. Oh, bingo. Stop right there. What did I tell you about giving away stuff for free? That I should, oh yeah, that I should not do that. Just don't let it happen again. Okay, can I have it for a buckazoid? No? Part of you feels you have not given Al even milk of your heart's charity in the form of hard-earned cash. That part has some serious issues. Stop right there, criminal scum! Okay. We're not getting that thing that easily. Let's look around outside a bit. Where are you going with that clipboard? Oh yeah, I meant to return it. Oh. Always forget to get it back. We've lost a fortune replacing these things. Can I fill the bucket with sand? You can't fill the bucket with that, or maybe you can, but we just don't want you to. Well, they had to cover their bases somehow. We haven't actually seen the sputer yet. Oh, speak of the devil. I mean sputer. Classy. It's huge, menacing, and remarkably flatulent beast. This must be the sputer that Al mentioned. The air around that creature is too toxic to be inhaled, so you better keep your mouth shut. What about my nose? Stop that! Fortunately, you choked from its toxic breath before beginning the long journey down its digestive tract. That's not exactly comforting, but yeah, we need to stay away from that thing. An odd creature for an ice planet. It's Space Quest. Of course it's gonna be odd. It appears to be a fine specimen of Scaleticus giganticus of the Ice Planeticus. Wow, Roger, you sure have book smarts. I read good. One of many rocks that littered the surface of Radon. Millions of years ago... Yeah, okay. Big freeze, got it. Touching the fallen remains of the once great animal makes you realize how fragile the miracle of life can really be. How poetic. There's the cliff again. Tentacles are all the same. Getting kind of stiff. Just sitting here talking to myself the whole time. Well, talking to the game and you guys. Every tentacle has its day. Har har. As much as you'd like to go, yeah. Tree. Sign. Nothing I can do with the mat. Gift shop appears to be the most exciting part of this so-called resort. Oh yeah, I have the ID, but no mustache. Go all the way to the left in the store. I don't think it could scroll that much. It's just slightly wider than the whole screen, I think. Yeah. Nothing else here. Kind of weird that I wouldn't crop it then if it only scrolls that little. Ship wheel. For a moment you think you're looking out of a window onto the tropical beaches of Radon, but then you remember there are no tropical beaches on Radon. Must be another painting. No, that's cool. Jar high-tech stuff. Yeah, I'm afraid you're... Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. You break it, you buy it. It's, believe it or not, a sign reading new KRAP supplies. You used a piece of highly reflective octuple thick pseudomorph windshield glass from the aluminum alloy on it, but nothing happens. Oh, thought I could make like a scratchy noise. Al doesn't want to talk to me. Maybe I can use this Buckazoid to distract him somehow. Don't throw money away on that. Eyeballs, rubber chickens. Hackmen, beach balls. Shift staff members with glass. If only it were that easy. Would you accept this octuple thick pseudomorph windshield glass as payment? Oh, I'd love to, but I don't have anywhere near enough change to give you in return. Can I pawn this for a small fortune? A genuine piece of highly reflective, dodecatable thick pseudomorph windshield glass? It must be worth 6 million Buckazoids. With that one piece you could buy us out and finally set me free. Could I hypothetically do that with some octuple thick pseudomorph windshield glass? Ah, forget it. No problem there. I know, Flitshirt. You don't have to remind me every single time. There's so much stuff around here. Just gonna try grabbing everything. See if anything happens. Genuine, no bones about it. Do shoot him is the business. Cartman. Reach out and give a little doll a pinch. Hey! Martini Dog is scratching an earful of hypocritical slander against hypocrites. Holy jumping mother of God in a sidecar with chocolate jimmies and a lobster bit. This head is heavy. Yeah, cups, snow globes, teddy beard, Pac-Man. No way, it'll bite my hand off. You're in the way, Roger. Watch it, I hear Crowe syndrome is contagious. You don't want to touch them for fear of a snappy comeback. It feels frightened. You try to soothe it by stroking it gently. How much for this parasol? It's free, the only catch till we put you on our mailing list. Screw that, I'll find an umbrella somewhere else. Pelvis sold out. They're all out of pelvis, drat. Don't bother, pelvis is a sellout. Green glow will give away your position in a split second. Green glow? I don't see no green glow. What? Oh, right, you wouldn't. Helmet isn't designed to fit on your head. Come to think of it, I look rather dashing wearing one of these as I journey through the land. Rather dashing? More like rather homely. Another Homestar Runner reference. Don't touch that, you don't know where that hat's been. Green hat. You discover that the hat is made from genuine porcupoid fur. Only a loser would be seen wearing that. You'll buy yours later. Does he want my bottle? Doing fine without it, see? Don't throw money away on that. You can't attach that to the bucket. Of course, that means at some point you will have something to attach to the bucket, but this is not that thing. Is that meant to be a hint? Don't waste duct tape on that. Takes out the bucket so it nibbles upon it thoughtfully, yeah. How do you stand Al? I tune him out much like the rest of the universe. Is he always such a jackass? I think it's seasonal. He's usually not so bad during rainy season. What's he like then? In freezing rain, usually short-circuited or frozen out in the wastes. Ah, it's the closest I get to a vacation. Okay, I can take a hint. Actually, that's what I was thinking I could do earlier, considering how rusty he looks, but I haven't been able to find any water or anything. It seems I was on the right track after all. Rocks, trees... I don't think there was anything down there. No. What about the snowman? Can I scoop up the snow? Maybe I can give him a proper burial. You put your hand in a pile of snow. That used to be your best friend's face. Nope. Contrary to what you may have been told, licking a blanket does not make you cool. Okay. Leave Frosty alone. Yeah, water. Where do I get water? Mushrooms sticking out of the ice here. No, they're frozen. Thirsty. I need wah-wah. Get away from that thing. Can't fill the bucket. Yeah, okay. That's obviously not real. Thought I could give it a shot. Finding the tree-like growth to look like candy, you take a bite to see if it also tastes like one. It doesn't. Rocks. There's no cracks in the ice anywhere that I can make bigger or anything. Peer down the cliff. It's a very long way down. Use the blanket. No. Can't use the blanket as a makeshift rope or anything. Can I combine items in some way? Didn't expect to be lost this early on in the game. The puddle of snow used to be a snowman, the sweet symbol of innocent youth which you just brutally destroyed, you monster. Can't do anything else with them. It's too late to get guilty now. There's no time to resurrect the snowman. Can you go inside the skull? No, you can't do anything with the skeleton. I've tried. Okay. Maybe there's something in the aluminum mallard. Passenger chairs. The hatch. Computer. Ramp controls. Color depth dial. Displays important information about the color depth of the ship. It has gone up quite a bit from the 16 colors it read when you first found the ship in Space Quest 3. Aha. It doesn't move. It would appear you were stuck with these graphics for now. Chairs. With the heating circuits broken, the interior of the aluminum mallard feels just as cold and lifeless as the planet it's crashed into. Eschew dried water. If only. Oh. You press the red button with your tongue. Grinding noises occur, but the ramp seems to be stuck. You'll have to find another way out, and a way to get the taste of red rubber out of your mouth. Computer can't help me either. Feature will be implemented in future versions. Huh. Let's grab the wires with my tongue. You confused currents and currents again, Roger, and the weird bit is you hate currents. Yeah, just a different message. Hang on, hole? Landing seems to have cut a hole in one of these tree-like things. You wonder what unbelievable magical mysteries may wait inside. Huh. That was kind of hard to notice. You reach into the hole and find a magical dagger. Bad. Yet another useless freaking dagger. You throw it away. God damn it, I thought I'd found something. Can I put the bucket in the hole to catch some moisture or something? No. Nothing else about the mallard either, aside from the wires. Q-shield glass, no. Right, Unor forklift. Okay, if anyone wants to point me in the right direction, now would be a good time. This is, starting to take a little long. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking, Norwegians. Thought I could just put the snow in my bucket, but that's apparently not an option. A good look at the skeleton. Okay. I will do just that. Skeleton. Eye hole. Eye cavity looks suspiciously deep. Hey, there's a whole cave in there. Oh, what do you know? Meanwhile... Hey, you two! Crap, they found out. Relax, Vohaul doesn't know you botched the defense shutdown. I managed to convince him it was just a malfunction. But if you want to keep it that way, you'll do exactly as I say. Okay. The boss is so obsessed with his revenge on Wilco that he can't think straight. He's about to order everyone to stand down and let that janitor go wherever he pleases. That's unusual. It's an unnecessary security risk, that's what it is. So what you're gonna do is intercept the command and change it without Vohaul finding out. Can you do that? I think we can. What should it say? Shoot Wilco on sight. Okay, we'll do it. Good, good. I'll leave it to you then. I don't like where this is going. This music sounds kind of familiar. Must be confusing it with something else. Sort of Metroid-ish, maybe? Anyway, icy caves. Water! That was easy. You fill your bucket with icy cold water. Came a long way just for that, although I reckon there's more to these caves. Touch pool of acid. Oops, wrong game. Don't jinx it, Flitch. Whoops. Never mind that, I accidentally clicked outside the window and you just got a glimpse of my Twitter feed. Nectar of the Gods. Have some water. Ice water, my only weakness. What a world. What a world. He'll be back. Now can I have the mustache? 250 buckazoids. I have the mustache for free. Arr, your generosity shall not be forgotten. Thank you. There's no need to wear the fake mustache at this point. Can I have the clipboard too? Yeah. I'll fill in the survey. Again. Bleh, 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 bleh. Dennis. Happy? Thank you for the feedback. Come again. And I get to keep it because Al's not hovering over my shoulder. Hi, Sputer. Bye, Sputer. Roger, move. Layout of this place kind of confuses me. Whatever. Reminds you of the a bit while you're looking at the spellbook in KQ3. Sort of. I got the mustache, don't worry. What were those? Is this gonna be like Legend of Carandia? Ow. That was unnecessary. Hey, wake up, please, Mr. Wilco. We must get him up. He may be our last hope. I'm trying, but he isn't responding. Throw the ape down the well. Huh? So our caves can be free. He's not an ape man. And we don't even have a well. Yes, but... Hey guys, I think he's... Yes, he's waking up. No thanks to your little beatdown. Jeez. Oh, thank the bottle. He's alive. Where am I? We're terribly sorry, Mr. Wilco. We had no idea it was you. Yes, we thought you were one of those pesky ape men. Why? Well, it's just your horrid posture, your tendency to slouch, your... I mean, what happened? As soon as we recognized you... Once again, we are terribly sorry. We need to protect ourselves from the ape men, and we accidentally attacked you. Accidentally. Please accept our apologies, Mr. Wilco. Yeah, sure, but who are you? Oh, sorry about that. We are the Furcuns. Let us help you to the bar, then we'll explain it all. Fresh ice water on the house. Thanks. So where were we? We are the Furcuns. You already said that. Shut up. My name is Finkel, and this here is... Einhorn? No, Potster. And I'm Gofty. Anyway, Mr. Wilco, how do you know my name? How do we know your name, but you're famous? I am? You're the only man who has ever been able to defeat Vohaul and the Ape Men. You're like a hero to us. Except for Mayor Nerb. He doesn't trust any simians, as he calls you. But other than that, he's a nice fella. Yeah. Just last night we were playing cave ball with him. That was fun. Haha, yeah, after the third kickoff when Otzer snatched his... Will you two let me speak? Sorry. We're on the same side as you are, Mr. Wilco. We have a common enemy. Vohaul and the apes have been oppressing us for quite a while. We used to live up on the surface. That's where our real home is. But then one day the ape men came along and acted as if the planet was their property. They drove us off the surface and destroyed our village. We had nowhere else to go than down here where they couldn't find us. We made it in here. Apart from cave ball, there's nothing to do. Although cave ball is quite fun, especially when we play against the mayor. Yeah. Like that time he fumbled the double Nelson during the far push and... Will you stop blabbering about this? Sorry. Anyway, we still haven't given up the hope to eventually claim back our spot on the surface. I'm the leader of the resistance, and there's a big favor we'd like to ask you. However, I assume you would like some rest for now. Feel free to take a look around and talk to me again if you're interested in cooperation. So... in the land of the Ewoks. Can't tell what this guy's been drinking, but you can tell he shouldn't have any. Don't touch those. Leave it up to the bartender. Hi, I'm Roger Wilco. I was wondering if... Never, he cried, never shall ye get me alive, ye rotten hound of the Bernie crew. Well, I snatched through the blade o' me claymore cut and thrust, and I fell doon before him round his feet. Aye. Someone get this man an education. No idea what that was about. Hi there, I'm Roger Wilco. Morning. I can't tell you my real name, but you can call me Rolf. Why can't... Oh, whoops. Nice bar, don't you think? My opinion is classified, sorry. Why can't you tell me your real name? Well, I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. How could someone like you just kill me? If I told you how I do it, you'd know how to expect it. I probably wouldn't be able to do anything about it. Sure, go ahead, I don't mind being killed. Oh. What? You call my bluff. I don't really know how to kill you. Huh. Can you tell me your real name then? Well, no. Can I guess it? No. You're no fun. Bye. Bye. Can I try and stab him with the glass? Does this piece of highly reflective octuple thick pseudomorph windshield glass mean anything to you? Is it the Maltese highly reflective octuple thick pseudomorph windshield glass? No, just a... That's too bad. Better luck next time, I suppose. Furcon's playing poker. Aha. A lot like Cave Ball. Fun, exciting, and nobody other than Furcons know how to play it. Oh my god, more references. Stampeding Orat. Popular because of its obvious kick. Many remark of the vivid aftertaste. I can't believe it's not milk. It tastes like milk, but isn't. Oh, and it's alcoholic, too. Aldebaran whiskey. It's green. Star Trek reference. A grape-flavored beverage which is only intoxicating to a few species. Ractigino, another Star Trek reference. Contrary to most alcoholic beverages, Ractigino will actually wake you up. Evercloudy is so strong that it is sometimes used to power vehicles in some instances. Schmenk. A conflict of interest regarding Schmenk is rumored to have started the Great War of 2311. Bloody Elizabeth, named after the creator's wife. She was hemophilic. Shotka is a clear beverage that some claim the drunkenness it causes to have caused the loss of many battles, giving rise to its catchy slogan, Shotka, when the walls fell. And another Star Trek reference. Commander Keen reference. Where? Was it the Evercloudy, maybe? Kashek, a pulpy drink that is popular at many college parties. Everclear. Evercloudy in this case, but yeah. Baranduin, lovingly tapped from the Brandywine River, is enjoyed by the majority of the universe. Lord of the Rings reference. Yeah, I figured it flitchered. Bloodwine, another Star Trek reference. The optional beverage for the man who never drinks wine. The one ale from Andromeda. Only merchandised by the two guys from Andromeda that ever enjoyed any success. The one ale from Andromeda. Go figure. Andorian Sake. Nothing beats a shot of Andorian Sake followed by a nice game of bingo. Buttocks up. Ew. Dunneth 16? Kiwi cider is made from the finest kiwi fruit on Dunneth 16. Chateau Riker. Star Trek. One of the finest and most lovingly manufactured wines in this galaxy. Oh, and it tastes like corked water. Shechtluth, described as having a smoky aftertaste. I don't get it. Navarian alcoholic cola, the toddlers love it. Blazing seaweed is a good descriptive name for this beverage which both slides and burns on its way down. Gondorian ale, Lord of the Rings. Good for when you're about to go out and fight an endless army of monsters. And that concludes our alcoholic trivia for tonight. Chekhov joke. Chechtluch. Whatever. This apparently contains water. You try to open the barrel, but it seems to be foolproof. Anyway. Hey there. Aye. Nice place you've got here. Aye. And the neon sign, pretty cool looking there. Aye. So, just ask it already. Okay, what's the deal with the bar? Aye, you probably wouldn't be expecting something like that in a refugee camp, would you? Exactly. Well, this camp may just be maybe just temporary, but you see, the mayor, he likes to have a little drink every once in a while, and he is the mayor, so... Ah, so you serve alcohol in here then? Well, no, just water, actually. Right. How much for another cup of water? It's free, actually. Good, I can afford it then. Pour me one. Coming up. Nice music. Aye. They say the blind are the best piano players. How did he go blind anyway? Cave wall accident. He couldn't handle the third kickoff. Ouch, that must have been ugly. Aye, it was. I guess this is the part where I tell you about all my problems. We're all about the problems with this bar. What's ailing you? Apart from the whole Vohaul thing, my girlfriend wants to get married. Ah, the lovely Beatrice. We've heard a thing or two about her. Thing is, I do want to get married to her, but I think we should wait. Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder, take your pick, little Norwegians. Let me tell you, the second they walk away from that altar, they become a completely different woman. Oh, I didn't mean that. My situation is a little more complicated. How so? For one, she's pregnant. Well, if you ask me, that makes the whole thing much simpler. Time's running out, so you just gotta man up and pop the question. Well, there's also this second thing. Can you keep a secret that could rip space-time in half if it gets out? Sure, that's part of my job description. Good, see this baby we're about to have? I've met him as an adult. Ah, now this is getting interesting. Time travel? Exactly. He's been back here, and I've been all the way over there. I can see what you mean by the whole space-time thing, but do continue. My memory's pretty hazy about most of the trip, but there's this one part that I keep flashing back to every time I think about proposing. It was when Roger Jr. showed me a picture of Beatrice and told me she was my wife. So wait, you already know you're going to marry her? This keeps getting simpler and simpler. Not quite, it was this one thing he slipped out. She was quite beautiful, wasn't she? Oh, the past tense. Indeed, of course he couldn't say anything more, so I have no idea what's going to happen to her. But whatever it is, it will happen after we get married. Ah, now I see. You're thinking as long as you're not married, that she'll be safe, yeah. The worst thing about all this is I can't tell B a single thing. Yeah, I would give the old continuum a solid beating if you did. But she still wants to know why I want to postpone the marriage. So far, I've just been avoiding the topic whenever possible. Well, that certainly is quite a pickle you're in. That it is, my friend, that it is. Okay, so Roger does have a legitimate reason. That's good. If you only serve water here, what's with all the bottles and taps? Well, you're gonna have to promise me not to tell the mayor. Sure. As I told you, he likes to have a drink once in a while. And as you can figure out, getting supplies of that can be a wee bit of a problem here. Yes? I've been serving nothing but water for the last couple of days. I thought it'd be fairly common knowledge now, but I don't think he's even noticed. It kinda creeps me out, really. But the drunk guy next to me. Drunk? Nah, third kickoff. Don't want to get on the mayor's bad side if you get my drift. Alright, your secret's safe with me. And everyone else. That's the spirit. Thanks, laddie. Better get going. Crates. Dusty and old, left over from when the Furkons moved into the caves. Your futile attempts to push over the crates amused the bartender. I didn't check out the piano player yet. pianist. The pianist seems to be blind, but that isn't stopping him from playing. And why should it? Can't shake his hand at the moment. Don't interrupt him. Okay, never mind then. There's an exit over here. Scrolling over there. Shady character. Another one. Cactus. Seems to be doing rather well for being inside a cave on an ice planet. Could be because it's fake. Even though it's fake, you still manage to hurt yourself. Hello. Excuse me, do you have a cousin named Sven? Monkey Island reference. I don't have any cousins, actually. Never mind then. I'm Werg. How may I or my organization help you? Bartender has a tiny pianist. Har, har, har. Wouldn't that normally be the kind of joke Magnata would make? You have a cousin named Sven? Oh, right clever you think you are. Not getting me with that one. Drat. So, you're Werg. Depends. Who am I talking to? Me. Well, in that case, yes I am. This conversation kind of went downhill. And you're saying that's my fault? I seem to be having terrible difficulty with my lifestyle at the moment. Say what? Oh, never mind. Careless talk costs lives. Hitchhiker's Guide reference. So what's this about your little organization? What organization? You know, the thing? What thing? The whole thing. What whole thing? The kit and caboodle? The kid I might grant you in a blue moon? But I know nothing of any caboodles and am offended, sir. The scene, man! What scene? The milieu. The what? Milieu? Is that a word? Locale, environs, surroundings? So it's a place? Yes. Why not just say that? I wanted to sound cool. What place? Oh, back to square one. The me en scene. San? Whatever. There's no me in my san, mate. Salacious scenario. You're just getting silly. And how? Group of illicit people. No. No what? Just no. Oh, forget it. In your frustration, you turn and start to walk away. However, you trip on a rock and while trying to prevent your fall, enact a series of bizarre gestures, all of them aimed at Werg. Ah, so you know the thief sign. What? Oh yeah, of course I do. Phew, I thought you were just some idiot. Perish the thoughts. You guys are thieves? Actually, the word thief has always had sort of a negative feel to it throughout the ages, so nowadays we prefer to be referred as ownership adjusters. Oh, I see. Although, you still call yourselves the Thieves Guild? Yeah, well, it would sound pretty stupid the other way. Oh, you're right there. How big is this organization, may I ask? Well, there's me, the leader. And then the other guy who deals with equipment, and... that's pretty much it. There's two of you? Yeah. Our expansion policy has not been the best one so far, apparently. First rule of the Thieves Guild is, you don't talk about the Thieves Guild. I'm afraid I cannot tell you that. You see, at this Thieves Guild, every member has to swear an oath of secrecy, which prevents us from revealing each other's identities. But how are the members supposed to communicate, then? We have a secret password phrase that we use to identify a fellow member. Ah, clever. What is it? You do realize I can't tell it to non-members. Can I join? Well, okay, but bear in mind that becoming a member of the Thieves Guild isn't just a matter of asking. Of course it isn't. You'll have to pass the test. What kind of a test? You'll have to prove to me that you're a worthy thief. I mean ownership adjuster. You must go and steal a very valuable object. Don't worry, I'll return it later. Unless I should forget to. So what object do you have in mind? Have you been to the shrine, seen the almighty bottle? That's your target. Get me the bottle and I'll let you join. I'll see what I can do. Let me guess. We're gonna have to switch the bottle with the one we already have, a la Indiana Jones. The Guildmaster going to be a giant bug. I don't know, you tell me. The door appears to be locked. Never mind then. Let's go check out that shrine. Stone table. Finkel. Hey, let's talk about that task you had for me. Oh yeah. That was the thing. Vohaul's got tons of 8-men at our doorstep, right outside our cave. If we don't clear out that boot camp and fortress, we'll have trouble on our hands soon. So far, our prime objective has been activating the self-destruct mechanism at the fortress, as we haven't got the power to oppose them in any other ways. Needless to say, it's a very messy solution, and many innocent 8-men will die. So, who cares about the 8-men? Innocent 8-men? Yes, they only follow their orders because of fear. And, well, stupidity. They're not evil by nature. Of course they're not. All evidence suggests that the 8-men would stop the fight as soon as Vohaul is overthrown, just like they did the last time you defeated him. Of course, the answer to everything is defeat Vohaul. Thanks to you, we have an alternative. You want me to go kick his butt? Sure, I was gonna do that anyway. Yes, but there's more. Of course there is. You need to stop Ludi. Ludi? One of our men hiding inside the fortress, an electronics expert. He's been in there for a while, figuring out how to activate the self-destruct mechanism. Left for his last trip this morning and said he was going to blow up the place today. You need to stop him, and fast. Well, I suppose I could tell him that when I get there. That's not all of it yet. Oh god. Chances are that by the time you reach him, the sequence will already be in progress. To disable it in time, he's going to need the fortress plans we put together. To make things even worse, the plans have been stolen. Stolen, huh? Well, I better get there before he sets it off then. No, we can't take that chance. Ludi has a way to get out when the sequence is started, but you won't fit through. Blowing up the fortress while you search for the plans is acceptable, but your death isn't. Ah. Wait a minute. While I search for the plans? Well, it seemed like the kind of thing you would do. Fine, fine. I'll see what I can do. Let me know if you find them. One more thing. Our toilet's a little clogged up, and a man with your plunging skills, surely. Right, we'll take care of that one. A task Roger's actually suited for, but no. And hello, Tikanjia. Thank you for joining us. Go over the details of the plan one more time. No. Who might have stolen the plans? I'm afraid not. Too busy with my work to keep an eye out for anything unusual. The others probably know more, though. I'm off to do my job. Good luck. Priest. Ah, that must be the shrine right there. Of course, we can't just snatch it out from under his nose. Snout. Hey there. Huh? I said hey. I don't want any hay. What's that on the shrine? It's the almighty bottle of MC Cola, of course. What makes it so almighty? It was given to us by the gods. The gods? How come? It fell down from the sky. Isn't that enough? Well, it may have been dropped from a spaceship. Never question the almighty bottle, you infidel! Sorry. Sounds to me the gods must be crazy. What's in the back? A crack? Where? No, the back. Behind that door, I mean. Yes, it's a door. What's behind it? I keep the more fragile things in there. The kids kept running them over. I see. Trying to find out who stole the fortress plans. Can you help me? No, I never stole any pans. However, I could try to talk to the almighty bottle telepathically and ask if it knows anything. Really? You can do that? No, it's a bottle. Got me there. See you later, alligator. The donk bottle. Well, this probably won't work, but let's try it anyway. What are you doing there? Nothing. Keep it that way. You're not allowed there. Get out. Sorry. Gotta clean up the mess again. Hey, he's distracted. Bottle away. Why, that's quite clever, Roger. You swiftly replaced the MC Cola bottle with one you got from the Pyrie. The old priest will won't probably even notice that it's a different one. Haha. Didn't touch anything while I was away, did you? Nope. Hope? I don't need your hope. So did we get it? We did. Well, lucky he doesn't notice it's different then. Let's get this to... what's his name? Werg. Here's your damn bottle. Thought you might want to see this. What's that then? Oh, you got it. Never thought you'd be up to it. You're now a proud member of our Thieves Guild. You gonna give me the password phrase now? Ah yes, here it is. Pardon me, would you have any grey poop on? Grey poop on? Grey poop on. What do I do now? You should probably find the equipment guy and see if he can give you anything to help out. You're not gonna tell me who he is? That's what the password phrase is for. Try it out and people see who responds. I get a feeling they're all going to respond to that. You have to say that to the other member. Worth a try. Did you guys steal the fortress plans? No. We may not make an honest buck, but we don't sell out our own kind either. Any idea who did? Yeah, one of our own kind. I get the feeling it might be this guy. You're the new guy, huh? Welcome to the guild. Right the first time! Finally! Wasn't the easiest to sneak into a conversation. Yeah, we had to change the code. Schwertfisch, nobody could pronounce it right. That's understandable. Orc said you might be able to get me some equipment. He did? He always sends a new recruit over to get equipment from me. I thought you didn't have any other new members. That's why I said, always. So, about the equipment... Actually, all I've got is this one lockpick. And it's mine. Couldn't I at least borrow it then? Well, I suppose... Just gonna get plastered right now anyway. On water. So yeah, here you go. Thanks. Blah blah blah, spoons, blah blah blah. Purple saurus. What? Oh. Yeah, Schwertfisch, Quest for Glory. Gotcha. What kind of stuff have you done so far in the guild? Well, not a whole lot. There isn't much to steal around here. Have you tried the bar? Nah, I've got all the water I need. For now. Aside from that, the guild isn't just about thievery or stealing. It's about belonging somewhere. It's about knowing that you have a place in society and that you're not just a number. Hey, you're right. Now that I remember, I feel so cherished. Nah, I was just messing with you. It's all about stealing. Wah wah. Can you tell me your real name without killing me? Nope. Is it Robert? No. Is it Eric? No, leave me alone. I bet it's Eric. That's my Thieves Guild business out of the way. Okay, now it's back undercover. Act like you don't know who I am. I don't know who you are. Method acting, huh? Well, whatever works. Found out who stole the fortress plans. You know who may have done it? Even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. About the Thieves Guild? Nothing. And we're done. Did you get the number of that donkey cart? Oh, there's a lock. Where have I seen that lockpick before? Is that from Deus Ex? I think that's from Deus Ex. All you need is a locked door, obviously. I don't suppose the drunk has the plans. Thanks for the hint. And there ligt je van die bats op de yours. Never mind. What's up? We were just discussing the third kickoff from our last cave ball game. Simeon's always interrupt when we discuss the third kickoff from our last cave ball game. No, they don't. Now he's just being silly. Maybe I am, but maybe I'm not. Wait, what were we talking about? Cave ball. Ah, yes, I like cave ball. We all do. Especially the third kickoff. Yes, much better than the fourth. Definitely. I like pie. Step off, monkey boy. Pie. Why do you hate Simeon so much? I can't see what's wrong with all of us. Of course you can't. You occupy the lowest level of evolution, and deservedly so. He's got a point there. Why? Because I'm different? Because I like to swing on a tire swing from time to time and indulge in the occasional banana? Because you are a simian. This planet was once a paradise, but your breed made a desert of it ages ago. I'm telling you, there's no convincing old nerd. What's with the sudden popularity of cave ball? Don't you guys live up in the surface? You obviously have no idea of how addictive it is. Spreads like fire. Indeed. Nobody stopped after they had their very first third kickoff. Still remember mine as if it happened last week. It was last week, actually. Yes, that's what I said. Or did I? Who may have stolen the plans? I bet it was you, Simeon. The plans were lost long before he got here. Exactly, it's a perfect crime. Nobody would suspect him. You can't fool me that easily. Drop your trousers, Simeon. We have to go over this again. Fine, keep your trousers on, Simeon. I will, thank you. If you cause any trouble, your pants are mine. Right. Anyway, I don't know for sure, but I suspect it's Murph. Who's Murph? The guy who lives in the hut. Rich and arrogant, he thinks he's better than the rest of us. Always cheats at cave ball. Better than bullet ball? I hope so. Simeon with no pants. Why can't anyone else see this adding up? Don't mind him, Roger. He's been like this ever since he missed 2 third kickoffs in a row. Why do you suspect it's him? He's never done any hard work which might have earned him his fortune, but he keeps getting richer and richer. Which might make sense if he was working for the ape men as a spy. Almost too much sense. Far too much sense if you ask me. If you suspect it's him, why didn't you stop him? We don't have any evidence. He keeps his house locked all the time and won't let anybody in, and I happen to have a lockpick, so... Tried asking the Thieves Guild for help, but they keep denying the organization's existence. Although everyone knows it's there. Yeah, it's supposed to be a secret, but they keep asking everyone to join. Haunted by the ghost of his former business partner. That was just in the bushes last night, rattling chains and screaming at his house. He was crying all night. You two are terrible. You were there too, Mr. Ghost of Furtmas Future. He's afraid of ghosts? Just run at him screaming and wave some glow sticks under a pillowcase and he'll be wetting his pants in no time. Oh, wrong guy. Whatever. I'll see what I can do. The brave Syrian hero is going to save us. I'm so excited. Shut up, nerd. What's with the cane? Got a bum leg or something? If I had a bum leg, I wouldn't be able to play cave ball, now would I? So what's it for, then? Whacking over the noggin of anyone who keeps bothering me with annoying questions. Would you care for an example? No, that's alright. I don't want anyone to get hurt because of me. Especially me. Would you have any grey poop on? Seriously, what's the big deal with the grey poop on? Those two weirdos won't stop asking that. It's not a classic anecdote, is it? Not a classic, no. Stupid Simeon can't even tell a joke properly. Bye. Good riddance. Okay. Break into the thing. The place. It's a good thing you attended the basic lockpicking 101 classes back in the janitorial graduate school, just in case your future boss might forget to grant you access to the top security sections of your workstation, which generally happen to be the dirtiest. Of course, the truth is that you ended up just sleeping through most of the classes, but this lock is still permanent enough for you to crack with some effort. Lucky us. Oh my glob, more references. You walk into Murph's house and you're suddenly hit by the smell of metal. This man seems to like his electronic doodads. You better start sneaking though, lest you wake the Furkans up. How do I do that? Oh yeah, your sneaking skill is at 0, as adept as a common goon. Guess we'll just have to hope he's a heavy sleeper. David Beckham poster. Hoverboard from Back to the Future. C-3PO's arm. Oh, that's why he has a red arm in The Force Awakens. Mr. Potato Head. An electric guitar. Probe droid from Star Wars. Can of anchovies that looks very out of place, so that's probably collectible. These seem pretty out there. In fact, they look very takeable without any possible repercussions. Heck, why not? Exactly what I was thinking. Dandy Recipe Beamer. Oh, I remember that thing from Space Quest 4. A miracle of modern technology. Bored of the same old thing? You can be bothered to find a shop? Just type in the ingredients into the beamer and it will connect to the Dandy Recipe supercomputer and instantly beam the perfect recipe to you. You have to wonder how you managed to get a hold of one of these. They aren't supposed to be sold yet. Get that brain, Roger needs a new one. Good. If that's the case, why couldn't we just get the brain in a jar from earlier? Brain with propeller? Mind reels at the possibilities. The world isn't ready for it yet. You reach for the hoverboard, realize it actually doubles as a support for the shelf, and removing it might cause the whole thing to fall apart, so you leave it there. Space heater. A kryptonite-based heater, providing the necessary heat to counter the effect of the air conditioner. That seems wasteful. An air conditioning unit cooling down the heat generated by the kryptonite heater. Amazing box. Pulling aside one of the box's sides, you find a sequined latex jumpsuit with a removable crotch section. You decide to leave it where it is. Ew. Pirate doll. Microgravity GoPo stick. Allows you to counteract the forces of gravity and jump higher than you've ever gone before. Not for outdoor use. I suspect that's a Keen reference. Anyway, I suspect there's more over to the left. No? Oh. Murph is sleeping over there, but there's a safe here. Open the safe, enter your password. Be careful, Roger, you're dealing with somebody with the power of abstract thought. I typed in password for reference. Don't know if that's why it gave me such a response. Hi. Okay, it responds to hello. Okay, that's clever. Schwertfish doesn't work. Your success at guessing this password is equal to my surprise at your failure. Forgot your password? Enter the correct answer. Mother's maiden name, favorite cable player, when was your grandfather born? Who was your high school math teacher? I don't know any of those. Never mind then. We'll have to look around it. Oh, cave ball player, Feckham. Duh. Wait, do I need a first name? Oh, that is his full name, apparently. Just Feckham will do. Favorite cave ball player. And that's a bingo! Choose a new password. The password has now been reset. Easy. Uh-oh, Roger. The safe was rigged with an alarm. This doesn't look good. You don't have time to dig through the safe. Murph's coming. Can I disguise myself? It's not nap time yet. Or am I just gonna have to leg it? Bucket over my head? Sticking this on your head might be good for a laugh, but you're afraid you won't be able to get it off afterwards. What happens if I stick around long enough? Wait, why exactly would his password be your name? That's the way it worked in all the other computers I've used. Oy vey. Okay, Vohaul. Murph wears his allegiance on his sleeve, but not on his screen. Enter a swear word. Oh, come on, Roger. You eat chicken with those fingers? Well, he hasn't taken the time to reset it. Don't touch that, you don't know where it's been. The first solar eclipse took place after Chuck Norris challenged the sun to a staring contest. Chuck Norris always wins. Haha, Chuck Norris joke. How original. What happens if I stick around for too long? Oh, a burglar. That happens. Pretty bold, standing out in the open like that. Stupid, too. Okay. Not the droid you're looking for. The droid you're looking for is smaller, has lots of cool apps, and can store up to 1,400 songs. You tear down one of the Feckham posters, lay it down on the ground, rub your feet on it for a while whilst performing some awkward dancing moves, build up some static electricity, and zap the safe with your finger. Nothing happened, so you return the poster to the wall exactly as it was. Damn, knew for sure that was gonna work. Tongue with wires? Okay. Fascinating box. No way, last time I did that, I got slapped. Best looking box I've seen all day. Okay. Holo camera. Don't push the buttons on that camera, Roger. 99.73% of intelligent life in a known universe couldn't understand what they stand for. And you are by far no exception. Oh, right. They mentioned he was scared of ghosts, so maybe if I disguise myself somehow... No, can't cut out of the part of the blanket to make a ghost disguise or anything. What's with the anchovies? Angry Norwegian brand anchovies, circa 1997. These things have been extinct for years. You imagine Murph paid quite a pretty penny for this can. Oh, haha, Magnata. Clipboard, never mind that. Can I open the can? The can easily peels open. These things smell surprisingly well preserved after all these years. They feel squishy. Just trying everything. Wait. There's a glowing space heater here. Can I put the blanket over that? No. What about this vacuum cleaner? GGC 2063 remote-controlled upright vacuum cleaner. Popular Janitronics didn't rate them very highly due to their tendency to fall over in remote mode. The unbearable noise doesn't help much either. Should have gotten a Roomba. Don't touch that, you know where it's been. I don't wanna. Don't show Zoidberg. No. Let's go ask them again about the ghost thing. Maybe they'll give me a better idea about what to do. Stolen the plans. Tell me more about Murph. Haunted by the ghost of his former business partner. He's afraid of ghosts. Run at him screaming, waving some glow sticks under a pillowcase. Oh, I can go that way too. I thought they were blocking the exit. Oh yeah, this is where I got beaten over the head, so that way just leads back to how I came in. So what's over here then? Ah. That's a fence, believe it or not. There's some wiring on top of it. This is going to end well. Yep. Clever idea there, testing the wires to see if they might be fake. Well, they weren't. Oh boy. A guard is sitting inside the guard post. This fellow stands out a bit. His species doesn't seem to be related to that of the other inhabitants of this camp. Glancing at his cranial structure and various antennae-shaped appendages extruding from it, you recall that this race is rumored to be a member of the Fistful Hemisphere Alliance. You wonder how Vohaul managed to find one of these rarely seen xenophobes. Well, gotta get past him first. Hey, you! Hi, I'm looking for... Ow. It isn't easy being you. Now is where I put on the mustache, I reckon. Ooh, looks smart. Show my ID. Entrance guard. The guard wouldn't be interested in having that. Why not? Hey there. Hey, say, you look kind of familiar. I do? Wait, no. I was thinking of someone who doesn't have a mustache. So what do you want? I was wondering if I could take a look inside. Do you have an ID? Of course I do. Here you go. Oh, you're a health inspector? Indeed, Vohaul sent me to make sure his camp is up to code. Well, in that case, where's your clipboard? My clipboard? Yes, every health inspector has a clipboard. Are you sure? Heck yeah, we're not falling for that one again. A couple weeks ago, a guy claiming to be a flooring inspector came by and turned out to be an undercover pirate. And he didn't have a clipboard? He said his parrot was taking notes, and that pretty much clued us in. In that case, here's my clipboard. I see. Could you wait a moment, please? Sure. Ned, get over here. Inspector alert, everyone clean up! Did you just tell him to get the camp cleaned up before the inspection? No. But I could swear he... Would you care for a cup of tea? What, tea? No, I just like to... Are you sure you won't have just one cup? Did that tea just eat right through the spoon? What spoon? There is no spoon. Yes, there was. The tea just melted it. Are you sure? Perhaps it is you who has melted. What? Exactly. Anyway, getting back to the point. So you don't want the tea? Actually, I do. What's the worst that could happen? Splendid. Here you go. Oh, well. Oh! That's kinda nasty. Outsmarted by a monkey again, Roger? Special Darwin edition. All new neural sprockets. Attempt number 2. You don't want the tea? No. Are you sure? Yes. Are you really sure? Yes. Are you quite really very most indeedly sure? Yes. So you would not say no to a cup of tea. Oh god, double negatives. Yes? Oh crap. I get the feeling this is gonna get annoying real soon. Not say no to a cup of tea. No. I implore you to reconsider. No, seriously. Even if it actually is just regular tea, I have this very rare allergic medical condition. If I drink any tea at all, there's a 70% chance I'll die. Well, I'll pour you a cup anyway. No, really. Are you saying that tea isn't something you wouldn't want to not drink right now? Exactly. Darn it. Okay, how about this? Would I not be this wrong if I didn't unassume that you wouldn't not be this lying if you didn't unsay that you didn't want to not unhave a not too big a non-sip of the untea? Quite frankly, I believe you wouldn't be this wrong. If you did assume that tea wasn't not the undrink that would be in thus non-wantable by the not me in case it weren't not to be unsaid, that not to be wanting a drink would not be a disthinkable unwanting of the third degree. Aha, I've got you now. Oh well. God damn it. What did my answer mean anyway? Well, quite clearly, you just told me that you... Wait a tick. If no, make a yes. And the untea were to be undrunk. But you happen to have a pen and paper. Not really. Can I just ask you one more question? As long as it isn't about tea. Is it about tea? Kinda. Just say it. Want some tea? Wait, no. Didn't I just take a sip? Or was I looking the wrong way? Whatever. Forget about the tea then. Huh? Unless... No, I'm fine really. Can I go in now? I'll show you around the base. I'd rather inspect it alone. I'd rather you didn't. You wouldn't mind if I take this cup of tea, would you? Not at all. Go ahead. Aren't you going to drink it? No! You clever devil. Can I drink it, though? After all the trouble you went through not to drink it? Alright, fair enough. After you. I think now would be a good time to save anyway, considering I haven't actually done any of that since we started. Who's that? That was my son, Rupert. What's he doing here? Today was bring your kid to work day, but it turned out I'm the only one with a kid. That's kind of an awkward sentence. He's the only kid? Doesn't he get bored? Tell me about it. The only way I got him to stop bugging me all the time was to give him that old puzzle I found. What happens if I push this? Don't touch that button, you. No. He never lets me have any kind of fun. So you're an ape kid, huh? Don't see many of you around. Yeah, Daddy says most of us are genetically replicated in Vohaul's labs. What does that mean? I don't know, I'm a kid. Can I borrow that puzzle of yours? No, I'm playing with it. Would you trade it in for this awesome piece of spaceship view shield glass? Whoa, is that triple thick nanotube Velcro glass? No. Everybody's got one of those. Some candy. Super stealthy look bit. This totally cool bucket. No, it's got holes in it. Super stealthy lockpick. Dad, this man is trying to sway my young, easily influenced mind to the dark path of crime. What? That's my job. My undying friendship? No way, then I'd have to see you all the time. Some candy? Oh yeah, gimme! Except I don't have any candy. Do not give him sugar. Oh, but I need my sugar fix. My biggest secret? I bet it's something lame. Wow, you're good. My soul? Sure, I'm starving. On second thought, never mind. Wretched mortal. Forget it. Forget what? Is that gigantic gun making a 4-ounce sword, all? No. Do you find him unnerving? No. A social impediment? No. Want to try putting it down for a while to make sure? No. Would you consider yourself to have a negative outlook? No. Okay, well, back to health inspecting, I guess. Can I give the tea to him now? Want some tea? I see what you did there. Damn it. He's too clever for me. That area is off limits. I'm a health inspector, not allowed to inspect a medical tent. Of course. You guys look familiar. You ever feel just like flipping out and shooting your partner? All the time, man. Can you guys let me in? Only if you know the magic word. Please? Not anymore. Close one, though. I command you to open this gate at once. Who are you? I'm Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. I'm Reginald Borstein, health inspector and part-time galaxy savior. Borstein? I thought he disappeared after going on that nature walk. I heard rumors he was eaten by that bone dragon. Really, I heard he was mugged by a killer snowman. Is he allowed through this gate? Probably not. Both he and his clearance were declared legally dead months ago. Which is too bad because Borstein owns his money. Or was that Borstrom? What did you say your name was again? Never mind. I'm nobody. Well, nobody gets through this gate. But he's nobody. Nobody without clearance gets through. But he's still nobody, and he still doesn't have clearance. Stop messing with my head. Ow. It would have been funny if that had worked. I'm your boss. You're Mr. Stevens? What? No, who's Mr. Stevens? My chief of security. You don't look like him. Did you get a haircut? A big haircut? Never mind. Inigo Montoya, you killed my father. Prepare to die. I love that movie. Oh my god, I just got it on DVD. We should watch it after work. And microwave some popcorn. I feel all giggly inside. This is gonna be the best night ever. Movie? I'm the delivery boy. I've got 3 extra large pepperoni for 1 S. Vohaul. Ah, the boss's pizza's here. So where is the pizza? I'm carrying it in my pants. You're carrying 3 extra large pizzas in your pants? And a whole lot more than that. I carry a lot of things in my pants. Want to see? No! I don't think Vohaul would want pants pizza anyway. So much for that idea. Oh. Work these kinds of hours? Can you really put a price on dental hygiene? You ever seen the snow? Yeah, all the time. No, I mean really seen the snow. Oh, exactly. No, it's just random dialogue between them. Hello, Donkey Kong machine. Is that a koala? The dead animal head looks at you menacingly. One might wonder why you'd get the head stuffed that way. A picture of a statue of a horned lady holding a book and torch on some sort of a Radonian landscape. They say these are strangely often found on the planets inhabited by ape men. Har har. You bastards. Maniacs, you blew it up. You cannot get your flask. Darn. These guys are the DK crew. Strategic map. Bingo! This map shows you the deployment and objectives of the entire ape-man army on Radon's surface. Too bad you can't make heads or tails of where you are on the map, not to mention any of the apes. Top secret documents lay strewn across the table for everyone to see. Leave them alone, Roger. I think this is what people mean when they talk about documents falling into the wrong hands. You briefly consider spending the next few hours on this classic game when you realize that the Colonel would hardly approve of this and that Beatrice dearly needs your help. Don't even think about disturbing the Colonel. Blah 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 blah. Is that a gun? Even with your limited knowledge of weapons, you must admit that that looks like some serious firepower. Monkey wrench? Really don't want to mess with the Colonel's belongings. Why not? Radio. You turn the dial around a bit and rock out before realizing that the radio is turned off. One of those rare cups of tea that can eat through metal. Careful not to spill any of this stuff on your lap. Must be the Colonel. He sure does look busy with all that paperwork. Is there anything over... Ah, I did it again. Sorry about that. Enough smarm already. It's a smarm vending machine. I've never seen one before, but there's a funny story behind the brand. It was specially designed to be the most spilling drink ever, something that would burst out of the can with an enormous force, even without any shaking or mixing with fresh maker candy. Yeah, look, I'm not really interested. But most contemporary soft drink cans could not withstand the pressure, so a whole new special, extra strong can had to be designed from a titanium alloy. Really, I don't want to hear the story. The creators of the brand had overlooked one thing, though. After bursting out of the can, there was never any drink left inside. After the initial pranking fad wore down, nobody would ever buy it to actually quench their thirst, and the brand turned out to be an enormous failure. Are you even listening to me? Oh, what? Yeah, I'm done. Machines only accept currency. Darn. Or can I get a can of the stuff? You pop your last buckles right in the vending machine and grab the can of Smarm it spits out. Yay. Smarm was a failed innovative brand, a super energy drink in a super strong can, especially designed to burst out when opened. Don't open it. If that stuff sprays out, you'll have wasted a perfectly good explosive device. Good to know. Hi there, I'm Reginald Borstein, the health inspector. Oh my, this is it. We're going down, aren't we? What? Oh, so you haven't... I mean, hello. Hi. You seem rather nervous. Me? Oh, well, yes. You're not hiding something terribly incriminating in that big closet there, are you? Oh, what? No, definitely not. I mean, why should I? What's in that big closet? Oh, I wouldn't know. Probably something boring. Well, why don't we just have a look? No! There's nothing to see there. I'm still going to need to inspect its contents, though. Oh well, I don't have the keys. So there. But who does? Oh, I don't know. And I suppose you also don't know anybody who might know? Well, bingo. Why do you start every sentence with "oh"? Oh, that's just a habit, I suppose. Well, stop it, I'm starting to get Cheerios on the brain. Oh. Goodbye. Oh, talk to you later. Right. Do we spill the cup of tea on the closet? The guard's trigger finger twitches as you bring the tea near the lock. Maybe you should lose him before trying this. Okay. Seems clear enough. Hey. Howdy there. I'm Reginald Borstein, the health inspector. My name's Rodney, and I'm... Wait, did you say a health inspector? Yeah. Oh boy, you gotta help me. What kind of help do you have in mind? You've got to give me a health inspection. What now? You know, like a doctor's checkup. That's not what health inspection is about. Uh-huh. I'm not a doctor. Yeah, but you inspect health, don't you? I inspect conditions and potential health hazards. So you knows about health and you knows about inspecting. Let's get cracking. Why didn't you see the doctor like everyone else? Oh no, I ain't going near that thing. What thing? That there thing there's calling a doctor around here. What's the problem? You see that thing? Just scares the darn woolies out of me. Why do you want a medical checkup so badly anyway? You don't ever read Disease of the Genitalia? Well, not really. They talks about all kind of diseases there, and I think I got most of them. I'm pretty sure you're probably just fine, though simp. But I gots to find out. Okay, let's suppose I do give you a health inspection. What's in it for me? Anything you want. Anything? Well, anything that I can does for you. Well, there is one thing. Yes? I don't suppose you could Go and defeat Vohaul for me. Convince modern game companies that all fan games should be given the green light. Marry me and run away from this place. Got it all planned. Buy one of these fine leather jackets. Arrange me a meeting with the one and only Captain Jean-Luc Picard. Wait here while I think of something. What the hell? Defeat Vohaul, but he's the Supreme Commander. Yeah, you know, a little office prank on the boss, so to say. It puts myself back on the job market? Why not? Ever considered a career in customer service? Actually, I has, and I'd rather die right here from whatever diseases I got. Okay, how about you? Convince modern game companies that all fan games should be given a green light? Huh, how about I just go and freeze off that there hell place while you think of something else that even remotely abides the law or to physics and probability? Alright, that was a bit far-fetched. Marry me and run away from this place. My religion is against marriage, sorry. Which religion is that? The Bride Punchers. Buy one of these fine leather jackets. What leather jackets? The ones right... Oh, bugger, I left them at home again. Oh, bugger. That sounds rather uncharacteristic for Roger to say. Arrange me a meeting with the one and only Captain Jean-Luc Picard? Who? Captain Picard of the USS Enterprise? You've never seen the show? What show? Good lord. Well, maybe you might be able to... Wait here while I think of something. Might freak out Ned a little too much. So, we need to get rid of this guy somehow. Roger went British for a second. Warm your hands with the barrel for a while. Hey there, want some smarm? Sure. Hey, wait! Ew! Great, now your mother will blame me. I knew I should have brought you to work with me. Okay, that did something. Now I have a puddle of smarm and an empty can of smarm. Some back spray from that can of smarm earlier. It's all over your neck and arm. Yummy. Can I put it in the bucket? On the blanket? It's had enough smarm already. Put it in the tea. Anchovies. Lockpick. You smear some smarm on the clipboard, causing it to become rather sticky. Oh. I was meant to do that. Shove it in his face. Give it to him. Might freak Ned out a little too much, yeah. He doesn't want my clipboard. Put my ID on the clipboard? No. Put the mustache on the clipboard? Probably not. Just take the clipboard and use it on whatever. It's unimpressed. It clearly has no idea how important this clipboard makes you. Don't waste duct tape on that. No. Coated the clipboard with some sticky smarm. Okay. Nothing over in this direction, is there? Oh, hello. Imperial shuttle. For an ape man, because he has a mustache. 2 ape men are guarding a spaceship here. One of them looks somewhat different from most ape men you've seen. Could I go past the ship, please? No. Why? No one is to approach the general's ship. The general? Yes, General Forksmith is visiting the boot camp to examine a strange object recently discovered in the area. What kind of an object? I was not told. What if I just go around the ship? Yeah, I'm not falling for that one again. But my family lives over there. Hey, a lot of people's families live over there. Denied. Never mind then. What's up with him? He looks a little quiet. He's a foreigner from the Tacobelian quadrant. Tacobelian. Oh, I get it. Mexican. Expendable Minion Exchange Program. Doesn't even speak intergalactic English. Just some kind of strange alien gibberish we can't make out. Hola, señor. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Muy buen. Muy gracias. Yeah, I can't speak Spanish. Sorry. Meant to say in Spanish earlier when I said Mexican. Whatever. Or, well, he is Mexican, he speaks Spanish. Whatever. Mierda. Keep those trigger fingers supple, guys. Entertaining, but not especially helpful. Yeah, I kind of got the gist of it, Flitchert. No time to rest now, Roger. The guard is watching you like a hawk. A hawk with a big gun, that is. Can I put the T in the smarm? No. Anchovies? Puzzles in this game are a bit unintuitive, I'm starting to notice. Well, some of them are, at least. The old teleport chamber seems broken. Several disfigured dead flies populate its floor. Ouch. You'd better not. Remember what happened in Space Quest 5? You cannot get your flask. I already tried that. I'm a strict pacifist. I don't like guns. Didn't stop you from gunning down Sarians in the first game. Oh well. You know what? I think this might be a perfect place to call it quits for tonight. It's about that time anyways. Hopefully we'll have better luck next time. Yeah, tends to happen in adventure games, I guess. What you think of the game so far? Well, it's definitely interesting. So, definitely going to be continuing this another time. Next time's probably going to be something different, you know, just to keep in a little variety. But until then, I'd like to thank all of you for watching as usual. If you haven't done so yet, check out the links below. Follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, send me a little contribution on Patreon, check out my videos on YouTube, that sort of thing. And hopefully see you all again next time. In any case, thanks for watching, and till